So here we are. So this week, what are we going to get? Hello. So this week, what are we going to learn? Well, about buying property the right way and the importance of understanding property and how to avoid costly mistakes. Short video. I hope you like it, and don't forget, subscribe, share and comment. Hello and welcome. And no, I'm not in New York. It's just a picture at home, not a window looking out at the skyline in New York, but I'm back in my faithful chair. Now, I've been very busy the last, I would say, 6 weeks, working very, very hard behind the scenes. And that was all leading up to last week when I delivered a 3-day course on purchase lease options and buy, refurb, refinance. Now, Leslie Tower and myself in Cash Flow Freedom, we've been working hard behind the scenes because we are on the road to becoming an accredited training company, so we can deliver training courses in property investment which are being audited, which are being moderated, and to put to a certain standard. And so they achieve a qualification. That means that we have to know what we're talking about. It means that we have to meet certain criteria and deliver in a certain way, and every step of the way is checked. So on my training that I did last week, I had the assessors, 2 assessors come in, sit down, watch what I was delivering and the content, how I was delivering, making notes, and then afterwards we sit down, we have a feedback, and we start to pull that together. Over a period of time, it's going to take quite a time to get there, but we're already on that road. Why are we doing this? We're doing it because we want to bring the standard and the quality of training on property investment to a much higher standard, and we want to ensure that people are trained the proper way in how to invest in property the right way, and not just someone who's done one course, maybe done a property, and sometimes may not have done any property and sets themselves up as a trainer and or a mentor. So it's really to protect you out there that we're working so hard. Now, one of the things that I've been beavering away so hard for the last 6 weeks, I can tell you, going to bed late, up early, was to produce this. This is a workbook manual for the training course on purchase lease options. It gives an introduction. In the back, there's loads of things about during the course, and there's notes that you can take through. And in the back, there's heads of terms, letter of authority, questions for the bank, scripts, and all sorts in there to help you, the investor, learn and do it the right way. So this is sort of the first step. This is not accredited yet, but this is how we're working towards what we want to deliver. And the second part of the training is the buy, refurb, refinance. So again, we produced another one of these. And again, in the back, there is loads of useful information. There is a plan to succeed. This is something that I've developed over years of knowledge. A plan to succeed, A to Z plan, that you a tick box that you would actually go through and tick, and then you would create a spreadsheet from there on a work profile so you can save money on your timing and manage your property the right way. Now, you know, I titled this about buying property the right way. And one of those ways, which I would highly recommend you to do, is to start to understand about property, the fabric of property. Look, I've just started my 6-month membership. We had 10 people on Saturday come, and we spent the whole day. They arrived at 9:30. We didn't actually finish until 9 o'clock in the evening. That's the first day of a 6-month program. But very importantly, we went through numbers, and it was amazing how many people really struggled with the numbers. But before they left, they knew exactly how to calculate the whole deal with finance, with refurbished costs, everything. We did step by step in a process that they had to do it again and again, and now they've gone off to do even more of that, and so they can calculate. And it's amazing that some people find that complicated or don't know how to do it, but now it's one of the things I teach. But the other thing that I produced is this one, and this is a viewing guide. Now, a viewing guide is, again, years of my own knowledge. I've done 12 things in here, 12 parts, that when you go in at what you're looking at. So, straight away, you should be, step back, it's called. Number one is step back. And then you can look, you're looking at the roof, you're looking to see the lines, the lintels over the windows. You want to see that everything is straight and not lopsided. Sometimes my videos are lopsided and people tell me. But if the property is lopsided, you need to start to understand what's going on. A friend of mine's just sent me a couple of photos of a property he's just seen today, and the crack comes down diagonally in one corner, and as it goes on this wall, and it is now horizontal, and was asking me what did I think. So I did ask, was it damp outside, was there a blocked drain or anything? But he's come back and he said, look, the gutter up in the roof, and the roof isn't in very good shape. Great, that could be a sign, and sometimes it could be a sign that the house it's moving away from next door. It certainly needs more investigation. It can be dropping, it can be next door moving away, it can be twisting. There's so many different parts of movement that you need to understand. The second part, sniff and smell. When you walk into a property, you should be able to understand what smells. You can understand whether it's damp, condensation, if there's infestation of cockroaches, of mice, rats. All these things you will have to learn. Electrics, it goes on and on. So this guide, this is if you like, a prototype. It's just going to be redone, and this will be available on Amazon in about a month or so. So that's something which you'll find really, really useful. If you are interested in this, please drop me an email. I'll drop mine here. I'll put that over to my PA, and she will sort you out and get you one of these. There is a small charge for it. It's £7.50 plus post and packaging. But drop me an email and I'll pass it on, and Sarah will contact you and arrange to get it to you and sort payment out. All right. So look, the key thing about buying property the right way is, first of all, understand the fabric of the building. It's not all about numbers. Yes, numbers, I shouldn't have to be checking with you to say that the numbers have to work. There has to be a profit. Now, some people are happy to leave all their money in. Some people are happy to leave 20,000 in. Some people are happy to leave 10,000, 5,000. Everyone is different, and you need to make a decision of what you want or happy to leave in a property. The one thing is, don't get stuck. So know your numbers inside out and know what your exit is. And my advice is, if you're looking at doing flips, that means buying a house, doing up and selling, make sure that you have a dual exit. So if it doesn't sell, you can refinance and you can rent it. That's very, very important. I've spoken about finance before and understanding how that works. So look, please send your questions, your comments. I would love to hear that, and especially if there's a topic that you would like me to talk about, if there's someone you'd like me to interview, which I think that's something I'm going to be doing more of in the future, I'd love to hear from you. And also, what do you think of these videos? So listen, thank you so much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please share this video, subscribe, and like I say, make a comment. I wish you all the best in your property journey. God bless you. Bye-bye.